Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarva dharma swarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. We went through the last portion of the previous day. 3 or 4 devotees stood near Sri Ramakrishna on the last paragraph of the previous day on the veranda and listened to the words about the exalted state of the Paramahamsa. The master said the Paramahamsa is always conscious that God alone is real and all else is illusory. It is just like day and night. Now, if a constantly mixed things are there, if day and night mixes and throughout there is a dull shining day and night continuously, then you cannot distinguish day from night. All the time it is there. Same day and same night like. Now, if you go to the polar region, poles, North Pole and South Pole, 6 months day and 6 months night. Long term 6 months. As we come to the equator, 12 hours day, 12 hours night. So when we see that continuously there is darkness, continuously there is light. Suppose you are living on the sun. From all directions, light is alone is going. You are in the light. Where is day and where is night? It won't be there. Suppose you are always in darkness. Where is day, where is night? You will not know. Suppose a blind child, born blind, he sees only darkness throughout his life. What is day? What is night for him? Only from sound. All sounds begin from birds chirping till night. You'll be hearing people going, coming, talking, and vehicles going. All that. When sounds begin, it is day. When sounds end, it is night for the blind. Through light and this one, darkness, they cannot see. Now, suppose day and night like equator. As soon as 6 o'clock in the evening, dusk begins. Within an hour, night begins. Very clear. Like that, the Satya and Anrita, Deviva Chakshuratatam. They are constant aware of the Nitya and Anitya. Oh, this is Nitya, this is Anitya. And both they are seeing from the same source. One is appearing as the opposites, dualities. Day and night, dualities. All dualities, varieties of dualities get divided. First it begins with positive and negative. When one is divided, it always is positive and negative. So it flows through every particle that positive and negative it contains. And individually and characteristic. Now you go to the atom level, proton and electrons are there. Neutrons are also there. Positive, negative and neutral. Similarly, every object, because the absolute, before it manifests also, universe manifests, there is one without a second. That one absolute existence is appearing at dharma and adharma, good and bad, right and wrong, all all this begins. And it moves in every atom of this universe. It is positive and negative. And this is what we call Shiva and Shakti. Everywhere you will see the combination of positive and negative. Shiva and Shakti. Knife is there, the power to cut is there. Fire is there, the power to burn is with it. It burns. The Shakti is there. It is, fire is there. Existence belongs to the Chaitanya. Its nature, powers belong to the Prakriti. This clear differentiation, Prakriti and Chaitanya. Chaitanya is Nitya, and Prakriti appears and disappears to be one with the Chaitanya again. As long as there is difference, there is universe. And when it merges, there is one again without two. I have two existences, my bodily existence and spiritual existence. When I wake up from deep sleep, I am existence, and my movements, thoughts, and all that duality is there, varieties. When I sleep, my all powers that has manifested as walking, talking, and all that merge back in me and become one with my existence. My Shaktis become one with my existence. The Chaitanya and the Shiva. When I am in my own spiritual existence, in deep second stage of deep sleep, where I leave the causal body also, when I leave the causal body also, Karana Sharira, and I am myself, spiritual existence alone, then I am Shiva. Just the differences is beginning, Shakti is manifesting. With thoughts and memories, all tuck, and I come to the bodily existence, identifying with this body as myself again. How that differentiation, how? Suppose I don't identify with this body, instead of that I identify the whole universe. A part I am identifying. So I am seeing a world here. Suppose I pervade everything, there is one existence. I am one with God, one with nature, one with all beings. There is a homogeneous, indivisible existence and seamless existence. Seamless existence. There is no joining, nothing. One. Jiva, Jagat and Ishvara have become one. And just waking up, the Jiva, Jagat and Ishvara separate. This is the whole crux of the theory and actuality. It is not only theory, but practical experience what we pass through. So Paramahamsa is always conscious of God alone is real and all else illusory. Does he see the Paramahamsa after enlightenment? Does he see the illusory? It is not. But he understands. It's very clear because the jivas are seeing illusory world and not God. They are not at all aware of the God. They are seeing the differentiated world, multifarious world they see. So, suppose a child is weeping. I don't experience that weeping. But child is weeping. I understand. Oh, there I see from the child's point of view, there is a weeping. Similarly, now, I, as enlightened soul, Paramahamsa, suppose a Paramahamsa is there, he sees just like a child is weeping in dream. I can never weep in dream because I am awake. But the child, when it weeps in sleep, I wake him up Because he is seeing illusory. I am identifying his experience. He is thinking the illusory to be real. And the real he has left out. Real is, there is nothing, that tiger or dog has not come or bitten the child. In sleep he is seeing and weeping. Now, weeping is because of there is a cause in sleep which is unreal and nothing is happening is real. Your child is seeing illusory world to be real and real to be unreal. When we understand, we go and wake up that child. There he sees the illusory not as his experience, but the experience of that child. There he sees. Child is also there, its weeping is also there, its seeing illusory is there. It is not for, I am not experiencing that, but I am understanding that. I must understand it's a illusory, false. The child, nothing has happened to the child, it is weeping in dream, sleep. So, like that, the is very conscious. Oh, nothing has happened to the child. Suppose a mother or somebody sees that weeping as real. Something might have bitten it, something must have happened to that child. Then what will be the state? Mother also is seeing unreal as real and real as unreal. Then the question of waking up the child will not come. The mother also starts weeping like the child is weeping in dream. But person who is awake sees the child and its illusory vision that is taking as real. So goes here. He sees and wakes up oh, this is not real, my child. Why are you running after this world? Only swan has the power to separate the milk from the mixture of milk and water. The swan's tongue secretes an acid that separates the milk from the mixture. The Paramahamsa also possesses such a juice. It is the milk, it is his ecstatic love for God. Just like the acid splits the milk, and the chana and water separates, like that, the love of God, ecstatic love of God, separates the real and unreal and shows God alone is real. That separates the real from the mixture of real and unreal. World is a mixture of real and unreal. Satyantratam mithuni kritya lokoyam vyavaharaha. If you want to come to the vyavahara level of the world, then you will be seeing vyavahara is going on. People every moment they are thinking the world to be real. They are seeing yesterday, then what we are thinking today is gone. Within moments it is going away. But it is thinking to be real. If it is anything, if it is real, it must be there permanently. A mosquito has bitten me. The mosquito bite is there. Tomorrow nothing is there. Next moment also, it is not biting. It is itching for me. Every moment, it passes away. What happened yesterday, we can never experience again. He sees, but yesterday it happened. He gives a reality to it. Tomorrow I am going there, he gives a reality to the unreal. It has not come, the day has not come, that moment has not come. This moment alone is real. But we take the whole thing. My childhood was real. Where is it today if it is real? How do you differentiate real from unreal? Real must be eternal. Always. Eternal alone is real. Which is appearing and disappearing. How do you call it real? Dream I saw went away. My childhood gone away. How can I call it real? It is appearing and disappearing. So this clear distinguish. Now, when the ecstatic love of God comes, he sees clearly God and the world entering into darkness. Oh, it's gone. World appears and disappears. God constantly. Moon you see. Full moon happens to be after 15 days. New moon. New moon turns to be full moon. But sun never happens. Sun is constantly giving light. It's all time. We may see or may not see. But moon is reflecting the sunlight. It is not emitting sunlight. It is not emitting light. Sun is emitting light. This is the difference. Through it, one becomes aware of God and sees Him. Ecstatic love of God. Even a little love of God. If it awakens, anything what you love, you don't stand separating from it. Whatever you love, maximum what we love is ourselves and our bodily existence. We want to protect it. We want to stick on to it. I don't want to leave. That because I love it. I love to be this body. Otherwise, when diseases come, when I fall down, I don't bother. I don't want to be something other than that body. All things I can give up. But body giving up is very difficult. So we see at that moment, after that, when he sees the ecstatic love of God, makes clear God is ever shining consciousness. And world is just appearance and constantly changing flux and eternal unchanging reality. You distinguish. Wednesday, February 25th, 1885. Sri Ramakrishna was at the house of Girish Ghosh in Bospara Lane, Calcutta. Even the present day also that house continues to be there, Bospara. Sometimes when we visit the Pauranic story, like we hear, oh, this is Bospara, where Girish, that house is still there. It was about 3 o'clock when M arrived and prostrated himself before him. An important personality in the whole of Ramakrishna tradition, because he has presented, though his visits were very few, only on Sundays, he has given an thing which is most precious than anything else in this world. The words of the Master, words of the Lord. M arrived and prostrated himself before him. The Master was going to see a play at Star Theatre. He was talking with the devotees about the knowledge of Brahman. Wherever he is there, in whatever state, he goes on talking about God, 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 God. Knowledge of Brahman. Master. Man experiences 3 states of consciousness: waking, dream, and deep sleep. 3 levels of consciousness. 3 states of consciousness, 3 levels of consciousness. They are unrelated to each other. The moment you from waking, the moment you go to the dream, waking world has disappeared totally. I am in another dimension. It is not related or anything. It appears to be same world and all that. Neither time and space is the same. It is mind. Everything is mind created. It is mind's world. it is not physical world. When we come down to waking state, is physical world and physical happenings. In dream world, it is dream time, dream which is unreal. This waking time and waking world, space and time is more real than the dream world. Because it is more real. But when you compare to the next step, this is also unreal. Waking also as unreal as dream. I go to higher level of consciousness where there I see, just like waking up, I am entering into Turiya Sthiti, where the whole world, you clearly see, it has gone away forever, never to be seen again. You see a world again when you come back from Samadhi, Turiyavastha, you see it all. It is divine. Everything is made up of Chaitanya like. The world I was seeing because of my identification with body. When you are identified with the body, you have 5 senses, mind and intellect. Through that you are seeing. Suppose you enter a house where everything, every window is colored. You can't see real. And everything is colored. You see a colored version of the world. Like that, you are seeing a world which is God. God was appearing to you as word. When you come out and see, oh, this world was not colored. It was all my dream. So Master, wherever he is, he goes on speaking about. He is in Giresh's house, gone to see a play, drama, Master. The 3 states a man passes through. Those who follow the path of knowledge explain away the 3 states as unreal. According to them, Brahman is beyond the 3 states, Jagrata, Swapna, Sushupti. It is also beyond gross, subtle and causal bodies, Sthula, Sukshma, Karana, Shariras. And beyond the 3 gunas, Sattva, Raja, Tama. The whole world is manifestation of the 3 gunas, Sattva, Raja, Tama. Sattva part becomes cognition. Cognition. I am able to cognize. I am able to see. I am able to understand. Not cognitive. I can understand. I see and understand there is. So, Sattva, Rajas is movement. Constant movement is going on in this world. Every plant is breathing. Every atom is moving. And Tamas is inertia. Whatever state it is, it tries to be that. The tendency to be moving, if it is moving. The tendency to be stagnant, if it is to be stagnant. If it is stagnant, unless it is dispelled by another force which is making the move stop and stopping the moving this which is stopped. Otherwise, inertia is taking over. It tries to be remaining there. Every object wants to be there as it is. The tendency is to be continued to be that. Sleepy, lethargy, all this becomes tamasic. The tamas is to be matter. I am adamant. I don't want to listen to others. I don't want to do what others expect me to do. All this becomes tamas because I am taking the shape or form or nature of matter. Sleeping is I am becoming matter. I am losing my consciousness. So to be matter is tamas. All matter is tamas, manifestation of tamas. Buddhi, manas, indriyas are power of cognition. And this is sattva. Because of sattva, I am able to understand, it is able to express. Rajas is the movement, constant moving going on everywhere. So sattva, rajatama, the three. The Advaitis, they dispel, they remove. Sri Ramakrishna is explaining, Brahmaji is beyond the three states. It's also beyond the gunas, three gunas, subtle causal bodies, and beyond the three gunas. Beyond the three bodies, beyond the three gunas, we call Trigunatita. Gross, subtle, and causal bodies. Dehatrayatita, Kalatrayatita, past, present, and future. Gunatrayatita. The one who is enlightened becomes beyond this. God is ever. He is ever Kalatrayatita. He is ever Dehatrayatita. And he knows. When an incarnation comes, he identifies and understands what is he. Beyond the three, all these are Maya. How the Advaitis view, all this is Maya. Like reflection in the mirror. The reflection is by no means real substance. It moves, it talks, and everything is happening, but it is beyond real substance. Reflection is by no means real substance. Brahman alone is the substance, and all else is illusory. This is how Advaitis view. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.